So let's make a quick introduction of our product, the OMNO CUBE. We'll start from the left and move towards the right. From our left, you'll be able to see this system. Now this is the main vacuuming system and our docking station. This is where you'll be able to dock your container and cutter. Next to it is the container. Here is where all that hair you cut through is collected. You'll be able to clear it out through opening up the top or by flipping it over and opening up the portal. Next to it is our cutter. This is what you'll be holding in your palm to cut your hair. Here is a switch on the side, and if you move towards the back, you'll be able to see that there's a latch, where if you pull, you'll be able to wash your blades or remove it and put on a new blade, or even a different blade, which we'll be developing in the future, such as a trimming blade. On our white tray, you'll be able to see all the different spacers we have. For this demonstration, we've just used one spacer of each type. In your actual package, you'll have a few more than these. You have your long spacer, your mid spacer, your short spacer, and your angled spacer. You have your scoop, tapered, and foot spacer. Now next to it is the switchable blade we talked about earlier. For a haircut assisting toolkit, we've chosen this product to showcase. You'll be able to cut around the ears and the side of your forehead for that fresh cut. Before we go into using the actual system, let's talk about the thought that went behind the design. As you can see, there's a concave surface on top. Now, the reason behind this is that we really want this system to be part of your daily routine. So it shouldn't just be aesthetically pleasing, it should also be practical. If you choose to place this in your bathroom countertop, you'll be able to put your personal items as your rings right next to it or on top of it while you do your other daily routines. If you'll notice, there's also a hole in here where you'll be able to place your cutter neatly. Now this is what really differentiates us from those products in market. Everything you need for a fresh, routine haircut maintenance is all neatly packed in this system. And just to showcase how compact the system is, here's a standard uniball pen. You'll see that it's just as or even less wider than this pen's length. Its length is also comparable. Now, to actually use the system, all you have to do is just twist the lid, lift it, and put it aside. Next, you want to get your connector out. The connector is essential because it provides power to the cutter. What you want to do is follow these marks and find that alignment. Once you have it, lock it in place. Next, hold your cutter up and do the same for its other end. Once you have it locked in place, you're ready to go. Now let's choose spacers. You can either choose one spacer or a couple of spacers and combine them by stacking them on top of each other. For this demo, I'll be using these two spacers. They tend to work well for me. Once I've stacked them on top of each other, just snap them in place. And you're ready to cut. I'll tap this twice. First time I tap, it'll go to mid power. Second time I tap, it'll go to full power or full air pulling suction intensity. After that, I'll switch on the cutting. And for this demonstration, we'll be using a wig. As you can see, there's a lot of mess. No, there's no cleanup needed. There's no mess at all. Now let's put this back and show you how easy it is to clean up or pack everything back in neatly. Just disconnect the connector, put the cutter in its placeholder, do the same for docking system, and put the lid back on. Now you're ready to go. Where did all that hair go? Well, it's all neatly connected in this container. And to clear it out, just pop this hatch up and out, and you'll be able to find all that hair you cut.